Wanted to give you a video update before Titan goes home to you and show you all the stuff that he's learned while here at the at Jess's house training with Jess. And so what she's working on right now is healing and downstays. So these two commands promote a lot of focus and promote a lot of impulse control, which with a dog like him who's incredibly aware of everything, focus is really good, and he's also incredibly dominant, and so asking for a downstay puts us in that that leadership role, gives a little bit more boundaries, and asking him to do obedience for us. So really good exercises to work on the daily when you get him home. We're at a park and she's using a long line because she wants to make sure that he's understanding position and not just mindlessly following the leash. And so she's using more e-collar than leash guidance here. And so what that teaches is the dog to find the heel position without being so dependent on the leash, and actually puts a lot more on the dog to be obedient for us versus us doing it for the dog. Even stepping over him, he's a little bit like, what is going on? But those are really good exercises to do. So on daily walks, it's more about working on obedience than getting the dog out on any kind of exercise. So a lot of the times when we walk our dogs, we want to make sure that we're exercising the mind more so than the physical body, because we're going to tire him out and create a lot more well-rounded dog through doing obedience on our walks than we are if we're just trying to get out and get a walk in. So there's a little bit more purpose behind our training walks. We want to make sure that he's in a nice heel position, because that puts us again in the leadership role, and it also teaches him to so he messed up on the down right there, just so you know, and just gave him a little correction and he fixed it. So sometimes he's still a young dog, so he can be a little silly, but she did work him through that, and that's important that we follow through. But anyway, like I was saying, our walks need to be a lot more about mental stimulation, working on relationship and obedience, and having him be a lot more well-rounded and a lot more respectful in a lot of ways, and just listening in day-to-day situations. So daily walk, working on healing and downstays is going to help with that stuff. So stuff that he'll have to learn with you. My guess is when he gets back to you, he's going to push you on some things, but Jess is awesome, and she's going to show you how to maintain a lot of this stuff, and she's going to show you how to make sure that you're following through 100% with him, because following through is 100% important. Following through 100% of the time is important for a dog like him, because he will see that, and he loves doing obedience. He just needs to be made to do it sometimes, which is common with most livestock guardian breeds. They're a little bit more stubborn, but they do love their people. They're inner circle dogs, so that's kind of a nice quality about these dogs, but they are protective, and so we want to make sure that he is being obedient, and so we're keeping people safe. Anyway, hopefully you guys aren't missing him too much. You get to see him really soon. We'll show you some more videos here in a minute.